Welcome back to some more battles. We are in the new season, the delightful season. So we are gonna run some interesting teams hopefully, and let's see if we can get some wins. So we got the Talonflame paired with the Primeape and the Poliwrath in the back. So running double fighters to kind of address more of the Fury Cutter users, slash a lot of bug types rising, and we're going to see if we can find some good matchups there. So far we have Talon versus this Jumpluff to deal with. We had to take a huge acrobatics, unfortunately, and we know that this is going to get to another move, so we're gonna fire off a move before they get to the next move. And we're going to hope that this Poliwrath can win the game. And unfortunately for us, it is not, because we run into a grass type. So this is not looking great for us, but we're gonna try. We do get the Icy Wind debuff and we get the shield. Looks like our opponent is going to be able to get to this aerial ace. Another Icy Wind is going to go through here. It does take out the superior, but this Carbink is way too healthy for us to come back from. And it looks like we are going to get farmed down. So GG's to our opponents. Unable to get to that Carbink with any meaningful moves. So a little bit of RPS right there. All right, we got a unfortunate lead here. Running into the Primeape versus the Primarina running charm. So getting unlucky with the teams. We are going to fire off the next Rage Fist to get a shield at least. But the Primarina does have access to Hydro Cannon. So Hydro Cannon is going to be able to get a shield from us. And we have a lot of energy. Gonna fire off this Brave Bird towards this Dunsparce. It gets shielded as well. And let's see if we catch a move here. Oh wow. We end up getting a draw run. The draw run ends up being neutral to our Poly as opposed to Rock Slides. This Icy Wind here is not gonna do enough to this Pelipper that we can farm down with one Incinerate. We are going to fire off this Fly to take out this Pelipper, and this Dunsparce unfortunately is going to outpace us to the next move. So down goes our Talonflame here, and GG's to our opponents. Finding some unfortunate leads and backlines, just not quite finding these bug users slash Fury Cutters. Alright, next we have Talonflame versus the Druddigon. So Druddigon is going to be able to deal a lot of neutral damage. We build up a lot of energy, fire off the Rage Fist. Huge damage goes through. We get the farm down. And now we see the Charizard running a flying fast move, so it is chunking away at us. Luckily, we are going to be able to get to the back-to-back Rage Fist. So it does look like we get the shield, and looks like we are going to have to just tank this move and take the shield advantage. And we see the Chimecho in the back. It is dealing a lot of fast move pressure, but because we have such a huge energy advantage with our Talonflame, we are able to build up to 2 flies, and down goes the Chimecho. So GG's to our opponents, able to win that game finally with our Talon fighting core. But the Chimecho was at an unfortunate situation because of no shield advantage. Okay, not a great lead. We go into our Primeape here. We build up to a big move and we throw the Rage Fist, so at least we get the shield. Next, we're going to have the Clocksire come back in. Clockstar is going to be throwing a move quickly here, and they go for the Acid Spray. So we get Acid Spray baited there, but we have an opportunity to take out this Clockstar. But they decide to shield it up, and we're just going to switch out into the Talon here. We do catch the Acid Spray, and now we see the Lapras come back in. Looks like they are going to be able to fire off a move to get to the Sparkling to take us out. Now we're going to go into this Poly here. This Poly is going to be able to resist all of the moves except for the Skull Bash, but they didn't build enough energy to reach it. So now we take out the Lapras, and now the Clockstar comes back in. We are going to fire out this Icy Wind to take it out before they reach a move. And now it looks like this Grumpig has a decent matchup for our backline. Let's see if we are going to be able to take him out with a little bit of combo play. We'd end up going for the Scald and reaching this Rage Fist before they elect to use a move. So GG's to our opponent, very close. That's kind of a interesting core of Lapras and the Grumpig running both Psy Waves. Okay, we got the Talonflame versus the Rapidash now. This Rapidash throwing a lot of Incinerates. We are going to let this go, and it ends up being the Flame Charge. So we are going to save that energy for later. And now we have Primeape versus the Jelly. So Jelly is going to be able to chunk away at our health, but we can ramp up with these Rage Fists. So it looks like they are going to be able to fire off another move. Next Surf is barely not going to take us out. We get to another Rage Fist and we grab both shields. We have a lot of energy on our Talons, so we can come back in here, fire off the Brave Bird. This Brave Bird will deal a lot of damage, but it will not KO, unfortunately. And now we have to try to win this game with our Poly, and we see the Venusaur in the back. This Venusaur is going to be able to reach a move before we get to the Icy Wind. We let it go because our win condition here is with our Talon. We get 2 Incinerate, which will be valuable because we take out this Venusaur and we're close to a move with our Talon. Looks like we are not going to be able to fire off the move, but we did have a shield. Now we go for the Fly, and now we have to win this game with Incinerate, and luckily we survive with 1 HP. So check out the team if you haven't already, and let us know if you enjoyed the video.